Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to create this awesome effect using HTML and CSS. Let's get into today's video. So right off the bat, we're going to press an exclamation and we have a snippet built for us. So we go ahead and name this animation and go ahead. So I'm going to have my container. So div, that's container. I'm going to have my first div, which is used. And I'm going to have another div which is the 3 letters, so I'm going to call them div 1. But before that, I'm going to have okay, let's go ahead with this. So I'm going to use a shortcut that's make this easy. So times 3, and I have 3 divs created. So yes, 3 divs. We're going to do manual customization so that they have different names. So these are the divs, and I'm going to have them use E. Alright, so we're going to go with the next div, which is effects. So I'm going to name it div.effects. And what I'm going to do next is make it so that the individual letters will have each div or an individual div. So I'm going to name it the same way I named the first one, and this time around I need 6, so times 6. I'm going to do a replacement, so I'm going to replace it easily. Sorry, I'm not doing it in order. Yeah, so now we have effects. So this is going to be C, this is going to be T, sorry, T, it's going to be E, F, sorry, this is going to be E. So we have effects now. So let's open with our live server and see how it is. So now this is what we have. We have this, and we are going to go ahead and style it. Since it's got a big project, I'm going to go ahead and use text styling. So style, I'm styling in the HTML file. So we're going to go ahead and remove default margins and margins. Margin 0, margin 0. We're going to do box sizing, border box. We're going to do font family, sans serif. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and style the body. We're going to do a display flex. Sorry, display flex. We have a flex justify content. We're going to go center, align item center. We're going to do our height. Sorry, height 100 vertical height or viewport height. I like the vertical height a lot. I just say vertical. So that's yes. So the viewport height. We are centered now, and we're going to go ahead with our background. So we're going to do background color with the black, so not beige, black. We're going to go ahead with white so that we can see what. Right, so then let's go ahead and start our individual divs. We have button effects, we have display flex. We're going to do justify items center, line center, and let's give it a gap of 10 pixels so that each letter will be separated. Alright, now we can also give containers some styling, but let's leave it for now. It's not going to affect our code in any way. So now to the child elements in the use and effects. So div 1, we have div 2, we have div 3, we have div 4, we have div 5, we have div 6. We're going to display flex and shortcuts about. So display flex, and we're going to go ahead and make padding. I really love padding, so that's okay. So padding 5 pixels. Keep it 0 to the left and right. You want the top and bottom to be 5. Or maybe let's do 2 pixels to the left and right. Yeah. Alright. So now we're going to give font size, and we're going to go with 70 pixels. So let's go with font weight. We're going to go with 1000. So 1000 for the font weight. Oh, just choose font size. Yes, so font weight is 1000 and we are locked in. So now we can go ahead with our background. So background color, but now we want to use gradient, so we have to use background and linear gradient. We start with 20 degrees inclined, so go with red, orange, go with yellow, indigo. Okay, so 20%, so 20 degrees inclined. You can see they are inclined 20 degrees to one another. Alright, so now if you've been watching my tutorial, you know that here you have to do something called background clip. We clip around text, and now our background is gone. So what we are going to do is go on with color and make it transparent. Now we can see our background. So we're trying to create this. I chose not to use these colors. I chose not to use them. These are blue, red, and others. I'll use it so that you see. Alright. So now let's go ahead and continue with step 1. So we're going to go animation. We're going to go animation, and I would like to use this so that you see. Animation has these. So we have name. We're going to name it. Sorry. Step 1. I'm going to call the duration 3 seconds. Timing function is in out delay. Now we don't have any delay. Iteration count, we're going to do infinite. We're going to do direction alternate. And we're going to do fill move forwards. Right. So now let's do the keyframes. So all keyframes, and the identifier is where you put the name. This name here. So we have div 1. We can go ahead at 0%. So we have 0%. I would like to do something. So I like to do a transform. We'll do translate y, and it's going to be at 0. And I'll go ahead and hold Alt and Shift whilst I've selected so that I can duplicate. And this will be for 100%. And the next one will be for 50%. So at 50%, that's what I'm going to make my changes. I'm going to go 10 pixels. So now you should see that the very first ones, because they are named div1, names are div1, div1. You can see that they are the ones that are being animated now. Right, so let's animate the rest. 6. So we have the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. So we can see that now they are all being animated. Now we're going to go on and slow them down. So we're going to increase this to about 1.6, so 3 each. At first I did 2 each, but we're going to do 3 each now. So 3 and 1.2, that's 12 and 1.5. So you can see that the effect is now kicked in. And now we can even do something more interesting by going ahead and making a scale property. If you've watched my videos, you will see that you can do this effortlessly. These are some things that you can do easily. And I'm going to do one hover effect also so that you see how this is done. So I'm going to go hover. So I'll be talking about this pseudo element also in videos to come. So when I hover over it, I want to change the background. So I want to do background color. I'm going to go with linear. Oh, sorry, not doing background color here. So I'm going to go with linear gradients. I'm going to do 15 degrees. I'm going to go with red, blue. I'm going to go with, so let me see the colors. Red, blue. I don't know the other color. I'm not ready to open the inspection tab, the tab to check. So let's go with any color. Let's say purple. I don't really like purple, but let's go with purple. So now when I hover over, you can see that it is showing the color. So what I can do is I can go on and write background clip and clip it around the text once I hover over it. So now you see that only that one has that once I hover over it. Changes to the colors, but the others do not have the hover effect. So only these two have something share the same name. Alright, so I hope you've learned from today's tutorial how to use these effects and you can include this in any project of your choice. So in upcoming videos we'll be looking at some studio element, and also with all that we'll be learning, we'll be going into a full-time building with it. We'll be building a website from scratch with this that we are learning. So we are building step by step till we get to the point where we write our full website program. So be sure to like if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. I'll catch you up in the next tutorial. Peace out. Bye.